You're listening to Jump on the Bat-Wagon, hosted by the Watchtower Database. Visit WDB on YouTube for video essays, timelines, fan theories, and much more from the DC animated universe. And now, please enjoy the show. I did get to talk about Virality, and we got interviewed for a newspaper article today for Video Horizon stuff. And he's like, so do you guys have any like background in films, like making films? And then I gave Coral the chance to explain their own background before, because I'm like, I'm going to take too long. And then talked about Brigadier Crenshaw and Virality and all this stuff. And then I said, yeah, it's
always
in
name
progress.
dropping.
Had they not heard of Brigadier Crenshaw?
No, yeah, so it was surprising.
The most famous movie to come out of Astoria.
I was pretty shocked, honestly. I thought for sure when I just started saying Brit, he'd finish the sentence. But yeah. No.
Yo soy el todoporoso.
Yeah, el siempre vivo el jetpack Dios del Mar. Hey, Brian.
Hey.
Today's guest on the podcast is Brian for this debut episode.
Thank you. I'm happy to be here.
We got John here with us. I was thinking about how we were bringing you on for this because it was a Star Wars-y episode, but we last time you were here was for Critters. It was because John's special interests are animals and Star Wars. So we had
especially animals in Star Wars.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. What's your favorite Star Wars animal?
Han Solo.
I've always liked the bantha. They're
okay.
Cool.
That's a very basic answer, but
yeah, it's a classic.
I like.
Lando. Lando's my answer.
He's an animal.
Yeah, that's
that
fair.
guy.
Oh, yeah.
Humans are animals.
This is what I was about to say. It's not a very good barrier there. I was going to say, who's the little guy in Jabba's palace? He's got a funny Percival McLeach.
Oh my God, why can't I think of him?
Chupacabra.
Outstanding charisma, something like that. It's like an adjective name.
Why is it not coming to me? It's such an obvious character.
Ken Jeong?
Well, we have Star Wars expert John here with us.
Yeah, I can't think of his name.
Beautiful priest.
Are all species in Star Wars considered animals? If humans are animals, you'd think other humanoids are also animals.
Why not? I got a bone to pick with Star Wars, though, John.
What's that?
I didn't see a single star warring with another star. And if it was just like two stars, it would just be like a conflict. But no, they call it Star Wars. So I think like thousands of stars fighting other stars.
No, you got to understand. Darth Vader, he's a star. He's a celebrity.
Oh, celebrity wars.
Salacious crumb.
Yes. It's kind of like celebrity deathmatch.
Salacious crumb.
Salacious. Oh my God, yes, thank you.
Adjective noun.
That was going to bother me until I was going to be thinking about that the whole podcast.
Yeah, you should be.
So why not call it celebrity deathmatch then? Wars.
It was sort of taken. They wanted to distinguish themselves.
In 1977, they knew.
They're like, in 20 years, this is going to be taken by something else. We got to come up with a different name now.
And they're going to do claymation, so we have to do live action with special effects.
With claymation also.
Only a little bit, though. We can't be too obvious.
The Rancor. I know things. I know some things.
I mean, I guess stop motion isn't necessarily. All claymation is stop motion, but not all stop motion is claymation.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's bullshit. I got so many problems with this episode already.
Yeah. Sup, Bat-Wags? Welcome back to Jump on the Bat-Wagon. It's episode 194. I'm James from the Watchtower Database YouTube channel. Everyone clapped. And Sin. Here's my good buddy Brian, the entire DC animated universe from start to finish for the very first time. That's Brian next to me right there, not named John at all. And the controversial airdate order. So he may view these shows the way human beings experienced them in the far gone days of the 2000s. Human beings also animals, but not in Star Wars. Are they considered human?
Yes,
like
I believe
Han Solo
so.
and Luke and those guys that are obviously like humans.
Yes.
They're not called some other species in the canon. Okay. At least you knew this.
Yeah. And the language is called BASIC.
Yes, thank you. What was the thing that we got tripped up on trivia that you were like, it was Hut versus Hut-ese or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
The language was Hut-ese, but the species was just
as
Hut.
in Jabba the?
Yeah, but why is he called that if the whole species is that?
James the English.
Yeah, James the white American. This is what we do now is we just call each other that. I'm here to show my good buddy Brian the other white American.
Whoa.
You're probably less white than me. I don't know. What?
I don't know, but you're pretty Portuguese.
I'm very Portuguese. That's the one thing we do know. At the time of this recording,
6:44 p.m.
Thank you. Batman Beyond is streaming on HBO Max and available on DVD and Blu-ray, my dog. And if you'd like to follow along, you can head over to watchtowerdatabase.com/resources. Link is in the show notes. This first aired. Oh, I forgot to tell you what we're watching. It's Sentries of the Last Cosmos. That's the name of the episode. I told you that last time, and you wondered, like, centuries? It must not be sentries like a guard person. It must be a better word, but it's not. It's the guard person.
It's bullshit.
John, what do you think it's about?
Say Celebrity Deathmatch.
It's about Celebrity Deathmatch. The show.
Yes. Where Terry McGinnis versus famous celebrity Batman. I guess that could work actually. If they just had like a Gotham City celebrity death match and it's just Batman, they invite Batman, but he doesn't show up. Otherwise, it's like every villain that exists, I guess. I don't know who else is a celebrity.
They just accidentally invite all of the villains in town to one place thinking that Batman would also show up, but then he doesn't.
I mean,
and then they just destroy the
movie
city.
Stars and musicians and things
probably. But we don't know who they are.
No.
And we never will. So the celebrity death match, it was a bust. But that's what's happening in this episode.
So sad.
Yeah, okay. I like that. I think we'll see that it's not, and you guys are so stupid. This first aired Saturday, May 6th, 2000 at 10:30 a.m. on Kids WB. 2 weeks after our last episode, April Moon, and then Brian's body falls apart. This aired number 36 and produced number 37. Those are different numbers, but I'm drinking whiskey anyway.
You're drinking whiskey?
Stop me. Uh-huh.
It's a Monday.
I did when Stan Berkowitz was here too.
Oh, right.
We have an even more famous person with us today. His name is John Freeman.
From JTS Productions.
Yes.
You know what? We're going to shave together someday, and then you're going to be able to drink whiskey.
I just bought a new electric razor. I'm
sure
still too chicken to do a actual straight razor on my face.
Were you drinking whiskey on May 6th, 2000 when you watched this episode?
Not. I don't think I caught it on air day either. I'm a fake fan.
Yeah.
Damn it, Jamie.
This was written by John Shirley and Rich Fogel. This is a first for John Shirley. This is his only DCAU writing credit.
What about all the music that he wrote when he was previously
Shirley
calling himself Shirley?
Walker? Yeah.
It's a very funny joke.
He changed his first name to his last name. Thank you, Brian. He previously wrote 3 episodes of the Spawn animated series, 1 episode of Star Trek Deep Space Nine, 3 episodes of the RoboCop animated series, and he was one of 3 writers on the 1994 movie The Crow, which you will be interested to hear.
What?
Yeah, that's a movie you like.
Turns out I like that movie. I know what this voice is, but I do it for the rest of the podcast.
Then there was a sudden twist where it turned out that Brian likes The Crow.
What?
We've never mentioned this before. The director is Dan Reba, and the music is Christopher Carter and Michael McQuistion, who went uncredited. And I didn't find out why, like what he did on extra on this. I feel like maybe it is the theme for a specific thing that we'll see, but we can talk about that later, okay? Yeah, for Star Wars, John Williams is also on the music for this one. The animation is Coco Dong Yang, as it always is. I want to remind everybody before we move on that there's a survey in the description for episode 200. Please continue while I do this. It's helping. There's a survey in the description.
I know it's off, but I can't click it in my head.
Is the original, but you can start there, start over again. I was going to remind everyone that's in the survey. The survey's in the description. Episode 200, we're going to read off the answers. It's just kind of how you found the podcast, if you're subscribed to Watchtower, all these sorts of things. Tell us your favorite these things in the description. Click the form and do it.
Do I have to do it, or is it spoilers for Brian?
It's
Are you going to do like a Mr. Beast thing where I win money?
No.
Yeah.
Oh.
We're going to do a Mr. Beast thing where we crash a drone into a hot tub full of Pepsi or some shit like that.
We're going to do a Mr. Beast thing where we get some really shady deals and pretend that we're a nice guy on YouTube.
Oh, yeah. When's your Saudi Arabia deal?
I was actually one of the comedians at the event, but he didn't see me there. Yeah. I decided I asked to not be on the poster. It's just the Watchtower logo, and people go, "Yeah, that adds up." I always suspected. Buy us a coffee, John. Head to the link in the description to buy us a Yoppie beverage and access some pretty shway exclusives like submitting episodes for us to revisit.
John,
we'll also give you a shout out in an upcoming episode, and we'll plug your shit.
John.
We'll also do a push-up for every $1, John. So send us coffee for our health and your entertainment. Today's Yoppie Bevs come to us from Ian the Thompson. Who is now a member at the Dylan Pollock level, just $10 a month. Thank you so much. This gets him access to submit episodes for us to revisit, to spin the wheel on, which we're getting lots of options this time instead of 2 like last time.
Yeah, I'm
looking forward to when we get to be in person and do that again.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, next time that we're able to like kiss, we could also spin the wheel. I've had a lot of opportunities to kiss and haven't acted on it yet.
Why is that
disappointing, honestly? If you could just make a move next time, that would be great.
I'm like a coward.
Yeah,
I'm constantly.
I've been giving you all the signs. Yeah,
I've seen them. I've almost pushed your heads together. But
we've been really close.
I also couldn't bring myself to do that, so I guess I'm also a coward.
Yeah, we'll just have a 3 kiss next time.
It doesn't work out that well.
Just excuses. We got to do 10 push-ups.
I'm content.
10 push-ups.
Okay.
We don't have room in here for both of us to do them at the same time, so we could
time.
trade off. I know, but there's a baby thing in here now.
Okay.
You're not being paid for these push-ups, but I am.
I feel like John was also doing a bulk with the push-ups last time.
Last time
we had him on, or was it?
Yeah, he was on as one of many guests on the 10-year anniversary podcast.
But was that the last time we had him, or was he on before
Yes, it was the last time we had him here.
Okay.
I can't hear you.
I know. That's why I'm talking about him like this. I know nobody can hear me, and I'm going to take over the world. It's going to be a great time. We're having a show with just Brian. Oh, fuck. Well, now John's entered the chat, and it's a completely different show.
Yeah. I'm watching him do the 10.
Can you critique him?
His form is decent. Yeah, it's good. He's a little stiff, but you know.
So am I all the time. I find that I don't
emphasis on the little.
I find that I don't go deep enough on the
because of the little.
Well, all right.
Wow.
Let's go watch Sentries of the Last Cosmos, and then we'll stop talking about James's penis. Goodbye.
More on that later.
Or we'll continue talking about it. Stay tuned and find out.
All the Last Cosmos games are connected to this computer. From here, I keep track of many things, including the players' scores.
Shway.
You 3 represent the cream of the crop, the highest scorers in all Gotham.
Ultra Shway.
You are here because each one of you has shown extraordinary aptitude.
To us, Last Cosmos is more than a game.
Yeah, it's our whole life.
Your devotion reflects a profound commitment to the ideals of the Sentries. But are you ready to take the next step?
Wow.
Do you have what it takes to become real Sentries of the Last Cosmos?
Well, it's bad that you couldn't remember Salacious Crumb.
Oh
like we were off to a bad start.
Cut that out. Cut that.
Can you pretend like I just asked the question?
Yeah, ask the question.
What's that little guy from Jabba's palace? This guy.
Oh, Salacious Crumb.
There we go. And then I'll edit that in, and I'll keep everything actually exactly as I'm doing it right now, and it won't be edited at all.
Oh, it is kind of embarrassing, but you know,
you would know. I promise everyone he knows. He just didn't know right then because I put him on the spot. Yeah, I put him on the spot. Before Brian gets back, what do you think his least favorite part of the episode was?
The
books. getting.
Oh yeah, probably he did vocally complain about that while it happened. So that makes sense.
Batman was taken out by books.
Yeah,
I think he'll be very loud about that. No, what books? He'll say. And just like that, I think we'll have to take note.
Okay.
Damn, Brian sure is getting whiskey, or maybe he just decided the episode was bad enough.
He mentioned he was tired before he left, so he's going to go sleep it off.
Yeah. We'll just do the podcast, and then he can just kind of check. We'll do what I just did.
His responses later. Yeah. We'll ask him questions, and then
he'll just say "salacious crumb" a couple of times, and I'll put it in at different spots. Yeah. All right, so we watched the episode. Now John tells us what happened in it.
If you're wondering, what you just watched, take a listen to the synopsis. The short and sweet, sometimes kind of long.
Oh.
Yeah, so Terry and his friends. It starts out they're on these like Green Goblin hoverboards, and they're being chased by what look like Predator drones that the U.S. currently uses.
That exists. Wait, John, can you do this as like a beat poem, please?
No, I cannot.
I'll go ahead.
Eventually, I can't remember his name. The dull-eyed kid, Greg. Is that his name? What's the kid's name? Corey. Oh, okay. Corey. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Because I made Corey Feldman joke. So he turns around. He destroys the drones. And then it reveals they're in a VR game. Terry did remarkably bad for being Batman in real life and knowing how to fight.
He says like you got the all-time high score is like 98,000, and then Terry got like 2,300 or something.
Yeah, horrible. Like, what the game? Why are you even playing, man? And in a world where all this fantastic technology already exists, why VR kind of loses its magic? I think, especially when they're using technology that exists in the real world.
Yeah.
Anyway, so.
The guy calls him or
whatever. Oh, yeah. The creator of the game calls Corey on his computer from 1998. And he didn't really even call him, right? He kind of like
emailed him or something.
Yeah, and showed him a picture of his house.
Yeah.
So he knew Corey knew where to go.
The days of Google where you just clack a bunch of stuff on a keyboard and then a full screen picture of a house comes up.
Yeah.
And seemingly like a 200-meter hill inside Gotham city limits. Like a very tall hill with a winding path up to the top.
It's the Arkham Asylum house, and he says, "Just come on in here. Don't think about why I'm inviting you. I just need you to come here."
Very disturbing. So he goes into the house, and there's two other kids in there. Very weird.
Doesn't make it any better.
There shouldn't be more kids. No, there shouldn't even be one kid. And I don't know. He kind of exposes the other kids as fake fans. They didn't know what the hell they were talking about with some flying machine that was in there. So then the creator comes out. I can't remember his name either. He's in a bathrobe.
Simon.
I already forgot.
It's supposed to be like Jedi
Simon
robes.
Harper.
Oh yeah, Simon Harper. Simon Harper comes out in a bathrobe. And he greets the kids, and he has them follow him into his bedroom.
Come to my bedroom. This is totally not weird at all. Wait, hold on. Kids, come to my bedroom.
I'm maybe Australian or British.
A little bit Scottish, a little Irish at times, American at times.
Little American, little Canadian, kind of Midwest, maybe Kansas, Texas in there a little bit.
There's a guy on Instagram that
if you tell me this is Tim Curry, I'm going to come to a story and slap you.
But he did two bad accents ago was Tim Curry. I was going to say there's a guy on Instagram. Oh, God. I feel bad that I can't remember his name right now. I'll put it in the description when I figure it out.
Oh, Salacious Crumb.
Yes. There you go. He does like drawings of like, what if all the like D-level Batman villains teamed up kind of a thing. I want like a Legion of Doom of the bad accent people of just like Mutrobota and this guy, Simon Harper, and then who is the Ian Peake from Sneak Peek. They're just all the ones that are just
was that one Tim Curry?
No, he was Mutrobota.
Oh, okay.
These nuts. And then Ian Peake was Michael McKean from Best in Show and shit like that. But anyway, Salacious Crumb.
To our knowledge, he does not diddle the kids. He does, however, tell them that it's all real. The game is real.
Yeah.
It's been that he's been recruiting kids through this video game for centuries to fight in this space war.
For centuries. It was really about centuries of the last Cosmos. Yeah.
Listeners, there's this thing called grooming. You should look it up.
Yeah.
You usually
don't believe it when a man in a bathrobe tells you you are the savior of the universe.
You're the chosen one.
Yeah. And you must disrobe and get into the clothes he's providing for you.
True. No. Take my flaming sword.
So he convinces them to go attack a data center that is corrupted by the Dark Regent. Who's just George Lucas. And they do so. Terry comes in and he is semi-successful at stopping them, though they do end up blowing a hole in the side of it, and it's
a smoking hole. Could be a clue.
That's right. Yeah. Oh yeah. You found us the smoking hole, which was the clue, and then another regular hole that it doesn't matter at all. So he fights the kids. They do escape after destroying. I assume they completely destroy the data. It doesn't really say.
I guess. Yeah.
Got a big hole. Made a big boom. I mean, the top of the building blew off. So presumably
there was a reused explosion.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
So Terry goes back to Bruce. Actually, doesn't go quite back to Bruce, but anyway, he goes and visits the guy, right? He goes to the mansion. The guy's security system activates, which is just way more violent than any security system has any right to be. It would have literally annihilated and killed anyone who stepped foot in there. But
luckily, Batman has a 2,300 score on Sentries of the Last Cosmos, so he could avoid all the lasers.
The man is destroying his own room too with these security drones.
Yeah. It's the theme of the episode.
He incapacitates them, and then the guy just comes out like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I almost murdered you. That's just my security system." And
take off your clothes.
No hard feelings, my chum. Would you like to see me out of my bathrobe?
Can
I interest you in a soiree? I've got going upstairs.
I don't. Are there any other people in suits that look like that in this show? What was that? What was that guy wearing?
It was the outfit of somebody who would, in the same breath, offer you a shrimp on the Barbie and crumpets.
Yeah. And to go to the Predator Island.
Where they have the ham predator on display at all times.
Oh my god.
Ham Predator Island.
Doesn't he sort of reveal that? Oh, no.
He's telling the kids, like, you have to go destroy the Dark Regent.
Right.
It's George Lucas. He's over here. Yeah.
Yeah, so the kids fight Batman in that moment, right?
I don't think so.
Because then he leaves the listening device and he hears them from afar.
We can gloss over some things.
Okay.
They go to Patton Oswalt's house.
Yeah.
Or he does. Batman does.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. He's there. He comes out just in the suit. And I think the kids come out and attack him.
No, the George Lucas guy is who you're talking. Which guy is George Lucas?
Oh, shit. Okay, that's
Patton
right.
Oswalt. Yeah.
Yes, you're right. Patton Oswalt is George Lucas.
Yeah.
That's right. In real life, too. And so, he goes to George Lucas, Patton Oswalt's house.
Seen Patton Oswalt and George Lucas in the same place?
And Patton Oswalt, George Lucas, is also wants to kill Batman for no reason, just out of nowhere, and shoots him in the chest. It doesn't really do anything. It just knocks him over and shoots at him a few more times. He incapacitates him,
destroys
and
a bunch of his own property.
And Batman makes fun of him for saying "ow," like a real villain doesn't get hurt, so he knows he's not like an actual bad guy or something.
This was when we interviewed Rich Fogel, who wrote this episode. He said that was his favorite part, was the guy going, "Ow, that hurt."
It was funny. They fly in there. They fight Batman off. They throw some books at him, and that does more damage than the laser gun.
Yeah.
By the way,
can we talk about I guess we can talk about it later. Sorry, John. Continue. Please.
No, it's okay.
They go back to the Emperor's house. The kids take him.
Okay,
there.
and then Batman meets them there.
Yeah.
He fights them for a bit. He fights pedophile a bit.
That's his like Joker Riddler name, the pedophile.
And he eventually like damages his suit or something. Oh, he also reveals that he was in a lawsuit with George Lucas over the script of the game. And
I've totally lost the plot of who is George Lucas at this point.
Just hearing he was in a lawsuit with George Lucas.
Yeah, and Patton Oswalt.
Yeah, same person.
And the kids, they read over the lawsuit while Batman is fighting the guy. And
you said, like, just skim over these legal papers.
Yeah, they totally understand all of that. And they did, luckily.
Yeah.
It could have been way worse if they were stupider kids.
Yeah.
But then they, in the last moment, they come to Batman's aid and end
these
up...
kids are famously intelligent for all of the moves they have made up to this point.
Yeah.
And they cut off his head like Count Dooku in Revenge of the Sith.
A movie that wouldn't come out for 4 more years, 5 more years.
And that's that.
Yeah. Do you want to hear the official synopsis? It's way shorter.
Yeah.
Batman finds himself in a battle with characters who seem to have stepped right out of a popular video game. Can Terry figure out what's going on in time? I hope so. I guess so.
Can I take a shot at a better
we need a
TV
third
guide synopsis?
Synopsis in this episode. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Famously bad video gamer Terry has to prove his mettle against better gamers than him, but also there's a pedophile.
Yeah.
Supposedly these are like the top 3 or maybe 5 because he had just 2 random other kids that never come back.
Sometimes randos in the lobby,
person bad at video games must beat up the video game developer to prove that he's good at video games.
Yeah. Batman versus video game developer. Yeah, I mean the episode was just is Jar Jar lame. I think says it all.
That was the most out of pocket.
This is like
a year
basically
after,
just a year after episode 1.
Yeah. So I mean, that's the peak of Jar Jar being lame to the populace, I guess.
That had to be a joke for adults, though.
I guess
because kids, I like Jar Jar.
I don't think I did, but I don't remember much. I don't remember much at all. Yeah, fake fan of Star Wars.
Well, here's the real thing. We had, I think, last episode or the episode before, we had this talk about like somebody made a Ruby Slippers reference, and Terry was like, "What? What are you talking about?" And like, "Oh my God, Terry doesn't know the Wizard of Oz." But apparently, which Star Wars has Jar Jar?
Episode 1,
episode
and 2,
yeah.
Apparently, those had more lasting power than the Wizard of Oz.
Yeah, greater cultural impact
for him, I guess. Yeah, it's still like a 40-year-old movie to him. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it also reveals that Star Wars is real in his world, so he should like be making jokes about the guy being the emperor or something like that, or he has the lightning hands, for God's sake. Like, it wasn't subtle at all. And yet he's just like, I love the way he comes through the ceiling, or he's like invisible, hanging out in the ceiling for who knows how long. Like, he was just there, and they're like, "What are you talking about?" And he's like, "This." And instead of like, it's these important documents that will incriminate this man, and he just throws them across the room, where any of them could go stab the fire sword or shoot it, or
they're
something.
Official documents. It's probably illegal to damage them and tamper with them too. So
you're not supposed to even see them. Yeah. He just flings him across the floor and hopes for the best. I think that was kind of this whole episode, was just fling it across the floor and hope for the best. Maybe that's the subtitle.
What was the lame joke he made before going through the smoking hole?
Oh yeah, a smoking hole could be a clue or whatever.
No, but then he said, my teacher said I lack direction.
Yeah, what was that? That was like,
and then Bruce was like, he like was looking at the GPS and such and such is here. Yeah. Oh, that's not what I meant. And
I don't think that's
what
she meant by direction. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was the worst joke of the DCAU so far, I think. It was just not like, it was like, was that supposed to be a joke? Like, they just had to put some sort of quip in there. I don't know. It felt very
their JPM was lacking.
I mean, Star Wars is full of dumb little one-liner quips, so it was on brand for that, I guess.
Yeah. So as a Star Wars mega fan who knows who Salacious Crumb is, did you enjoy any of that aspect of this? Did you think it was very ham-fisted, or like, were some of them nice? No,
I thought it was a fun little tribute. Yeah. They weren't like insulting the series other than the Jar Jar joke, thing, but I think that's a pretty common opinion that most people do not like the character of Jar Jar, or at least understand why he was annoying in the context of the original movies.
Can we go off book for a minute and talk about Jar Jar as a Jedi or whatever? I'm sure you've heard the theory.
He's secretly a Sith Lord.
Yeah.
Dude, John, I like that.
Do you have thoughts?
I think that would have been a fun twist. He's such an unserious character, though, that it would have been such a wild tone shift that I don't think it would have worked.
It was the drunken kung fu kind of approach to it. Like, he's like, You know, I once watched this video that was like talking about, you know, like the reality of it and using like inconsistencies in animation to be like, they wouldn't have bothered to animate it this way.
Yeah.
You know, and there's things where he's like,
or whatever.
well, he'll do a like, these are not the drones you're looking for kind of hand movement. And then somebody who's talking with like kind of changes the tone of the conversation. And it's like, it might be a reach, but I'm also like, I don't know, that's kind of cool.
And he does like the 3-story front flip. One on Naboo into the water. Like only Jedi are shown doing.
That's what I'm like. I don't know, man. That's a really good theory.
I mean, even
it's fun, but again, he's so imagine. You know, before any of the prequels existed, imagine Anakin Skywalker was like some goofy fucking Jar Jar character, and then he's Darth Vader in the original trilogy. Like that would be just such a crazy tone shift. It wouldn't make any sense.
I guess.
Well, I think that it's a testament to like obviously this show, Batman Beyond, wouldn't have known a year into Jar Jar Binks existing. They wouldn't have had any foresight to be like, oh, everyone hates this character, so everyone's going to hate him forever or whatever. But like.
Yeah.
If this was made today and is Jar Jar lame, like as a like is water wet kind of statement, it's like the characters would have paused and well, actually, like I think it's a pretty nuanced conversation and like talk about it for a good 20 minutes or whatever.
Again, I just feel like it has to have been a joke for adults.
Yeah, I guess so.
It was something that the showrunners all thought, probably.
Yeah. And Terry McGinnis, clearly.
Yeah.
17-year-old Batman with a 2300 Sentries of the Last Cosmos score. I think that's what it was. What an idiot.
And there was like 5 games in that series.
Yeah, something like that. I guess appreciate like obviously it's supposed to be humorous that when they're going like, oh, you would know the answer to like what's with the golden feather and like why did so and so go to Tatooine kind of shit, like go to Dagobah. But like I don't know, it rode the line for me of like a fun tribute and also like are you making fun of nerdy people because you're writing the Batman cartoon, like I don't know if you're really allowed to do that or whatever.
And then the George Lucas character was just a fat ginger slob that
his shirt was too small, like
he looked like a character from a different animated series, just did not
impossible
fit tonally at all.
It was Animaniacs. Like that was my first thought. Was like he looks like an Animaniacs character.
Yeah,
I probably had a very similar like that in Freakazoid, the fanboy character, the Paul Dini kid, where he's like got way too small of a shirt for his body. It's not the same face, but I feel like it's a very similar. Like he was wearing like boxer shorts and a medium sized shirt on his XXL body or whatever, and that's like. Oh, that's what a funny bit that this guy's also fat. He might as well have had like gravy on his shirt or something.
Well, my thought too is like, my first thought was, is this another Paul Dini rip?
No, I mean it doesn't look enough like him, but I guess he's supposed to be George Lucas. He seems more like a George R.R. Martin looking guy to me, but I don't think that
was before George R.R. Martin was alive.
Oh, you're right. 2000, well, I don't know enough about the Game of Thrones books to know if like those were even popular at all at that time.
They're popular, but not like they are today.
Yeah.
If this episode would have been made today, the villain would have been an analogy for Disney.
Yeah,
and George Lucas was George Lucas.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, well, because that's the main like difference being like, as far as I know, George Lucas never had some sort of like fighting for the rights to Star Wars thing like with Steven Spielberg or something like that. Like that's all I could think would be the case. But I had a thing that I'll just read off from Trivs that was when we interviewed Rich Fogel. He said, the episode is inspired somewhat by Star Wars. It's more a generalization of the sort of fantasy genre and the fan cultures that spring up around it. I was interested in exploring that and how those passions that people have about these properties can be exploited and not exploited in a good way. We see that all the time with the big companies who are, I think, taking advantage of people's love of these worlds that they love to be in. We hired John Shirley, a cyberpunk novelist, to work on that, and he brought a lot of specifics of what this Sentries of the Last Cosmos was into it to make it feel like a fully realized game. Which I guess I agree with. Like, there's enough references to like lore and stuff,
which was cool. That was one of my favorite parts of it, actually.
Yeah, it's cool to have like lore inside a lore.
Yeah, and it's a real war happening.
It did make me think. So many shows have such a misunderstanding of what video games are. It was obviously like a story, action-driven game. It wouldn't have a score, especially if there's 5 games in the series.
I mean, I guess. Yeah, the video games of the time, like this is pre-Halo 1 even. So it's like there's not a lot of
And it was like arcade based, so maybe they arcadified it.
Yeah, not having like a lot of, it feels like it's maybe they're trying to turn like a Dungeons and Dragons type of thing into a video game because it's the future in Batman Beyond. Like everything is going to be video based. Yeah, or something. I don't know. Do you do the cast for this episode? We got Will Friedle as Terry McGinnis / Batman, Kevin Conroy as Bruce Wayne, Tristan Rogers as Simon Harper. That's the Australian British man. This is only DCAU acting credit. He was Jake in Rescuers Down Under, which is the Australian mouse. So he is Australian, I guess. He is Caucasian patrol member in one episode of Captain Planet. Robert Scorpio in 1,462 episodes of General Hospital. And he was also one of 3 writers on the 2001 television special Michael Jackson 30th Anniversary Celebration.
Ooh, no wonder.
Which does not bode well for his character in this episode. Yeah.
So an Australian guy trying not to do an Australian accent. I think that's what we witnessed.
Maybe, yeah. He's at least trying to tone it down or something. He didn't want to be the outback rat from Rescuers.
Just like pops. He like pops on the screen, just says, "Crikey!" It's like, wait, hold on. Give me a take 2.
Remember you from the second Rescuers movie. I said Percival McLeach earlier in this episode.
And he just pops out and says, "They were my kids too, Margaret."
Margaret, yeah. We have Chris Demetral as Corey I think he said Cavallari in the episode, but it's spelled like Cavalier E. He was Jimmy Wade in the horror comedy Dolly Dearest from 1991. That was his like famous thing, but I've never heard of that movie.
No.
He also played Jean-Luc Riker in the Next Generation episode Future Imperfect, which was the son of Commander Riker in a future that's not real. Like it was a fake vision of his son or something. We named after Jean-Luc Picard. It's so cute.
These are so important things.
I liked before I looked that up, imagining that it was named Jean-Luc Riker because he and Jean-Luc Picard got together and had a kid.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Cree Summer as Max, Seth Green as Nelson Nash / Dempsey, the blonde kid. But I like that he's Terry McGinnis / Batman. That's one character, but Nelson Nash / Dempsey, it's the same guy.
I did not recognize that was Seth Green, but
yeah. He didn't say a lot.
No, true.
He was very Chris Griffin-y for this Dempsey guy. Patton Oswalt as Eldon Michaels. You know him. He's written 41 episodes of Mad TV, which is something I didn't know.
Oh,
which is kind of fun.
No.
Remy in Ratatouille. He's Max, TV's son of TV's Frank in recent seasons of MST3K, which I didn't know. I got to go see Patton Oswalt on that now. He voiced, wrote, and produced the MODOK animated series from 2021, which I never watched. It was like a kind of robot chicken looking MODOK cartoon, but I never saw it. He played quadruplets Eric, Billy, Sam, and Thurston in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., which when I was looking up, in this one episode, he's Billy, and then he's Eric, and then he's Sam. And I was like, is he playing multiple characters? And then I looked up the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. wiki on him, and it was quadruplets. So why the fuck would they just cast him as 4
And they're only on screen one at a time.
Yeah, I think so. He's Pinky Penguin in BoJack Horseman, Space Cabbie in Justice League Action, Crimson Chin writer in one episode of Fairly Odd Parents, which this was an episode where he Nega Chin, I think, is the bad guy. He leaps out of the page, and Patton Oswalt is the guy that's been drawing the comic or something. So that was fun. I didn't realize that was him.
So he plays 2 evil. Oh no, he's not evil, right? Writer.
Yeah. He was also Garth Blunden in one episode of Parks and Rec doing the filibuster, all about Star Wars, if you recall, Brian.
I do.
He'll be back as one other featured character in later show.
That was a good pull. I was pretty glad to have picked him out of the crowd.
Is that Patton Oswalt? Yep. I mean, he has a recognizable voice. Yeah. Last is Alex Thomas
Eric
Jr.
LeBeau.
Eric LeBeau as Burford, apparently is the black kid's name. Why is he named Burford? This is his only DCAU acting credit. He played Phil on the Jamie Foxx show, and he had bit parts in Family Guy, Laugh-A-Palooza, Just Married, and Hanging with Mr. Cooper.
Can we not?
Burford.
Can we not?
Can we look up the etymology of that? Is that a real name?
Burford. It really doesn't want to provide me any information.
Burfield.
Yeah. Burford.
Yeah, no Burford.
Wow.
It sounds like, I drank too much. I'm burping.
I'm burfing. All right, the trivs. I'm doing it on my phone because I don't want to give John any clues here. The first one I've got is just when Eldon Michaels shows Batman the envelope containing evidence against Harper, one of the sentries sets it on fire. However, when Batman retrieves it, the envelope does not show any signs of burning. I was wondering this. I thought maybe there was a second envelope with different stuff in it, but he like shoots it through the ceiling and it's on fire and like, oh no, I guess that's all for that. And then it's just fine after that. Who knows?
Bruce was watching and he was just able to scan it all with the camera and download it onto the Batcave.
Open your eyes really wide for 5 seconds, please. Let me see. The episode's primarily an homage to Star Wars, makes multiple references. I have 12 of them. John, can you name the references?
The fiery swords are lightsabers.
Yeah, I don't think that's on here.
Oh, well, you guys are missing one. I know, the most obvious one.
And I think that they're missing another one that I noticed, which was when they're fighting in the Hall of Records or whatever, and Batman ducks out of the way and the guy hits his head on the top of the doorway before he flies away. And I don't think it is, but it could be a reference to that stormtrooper that hits his head on the roof of the doorway.
That could be. Also, they didn't know it at the time, but there is a Hall of Records in the Jedi Temple, which is only in episode 3, which came out separately.
Where you can see him killing younglings.
Lightning hands.
Yeah.
I mean, do we just count his character as a reference, or
well, they have
robe.
The cloak and lightning bolts are a
Okay,
tribute
that's
to
two
the evil
different ones.
emperor. Or they have that as one.
Oh,
Yeah.
one. Okay.
Just say this thing. I'm not going to count
Jar
numbers.
Jar.
Yeah.
I mean, how about the spaceships shooting lasers with very Star Wars sounds?
Yeah. I mean, the only thing they had for so this is all from the DCAU wiki, which, notoriously good at trivia. They have when the Sentries first meet, Simon the music mimics Luke Skywalker's theme from episode 4.
Yeah, every track.
The whole background music in general. The camera coming out of the gate as like Jabba's palace is a big long camera eyeball thing. There's a bunch of wipe transitions in the episode, which are like a visual Star Wars thing.
I honestly didn't.
Yeah,
I didn't put 2 and 2 together with that, but now it makes sense.
The opening has Terry exclaiming, "I can't shake him," which is Luke Skywalker's
I noticed
line
that at the time,
first
but I
Death Star battle. George Lucas lookalike guy.
Not really.
Kind of, yeah. The Death Star throne room, and then Eldon Michaels' line at the end. It all started a long, long time ago in a cosmos far from Earth. Yeah, and I don't know. At least none of those
laser pistols. I mean, that's in other episodes of this show too. But
that whole background music for the game. That's what I was thinking that maybe the other composer did like separately, because that music also gets reused later for the different thing that we'll watch that I don't want to spoil for you, Brian. Jamie. But I always assume like, okay, maybe like they sicked the other guy on that so that it would sound different enough or something like that, because it plays like every time they enter the room, like it's like a hammer on piano wire like inside the piano, dun, 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 or whatever that's happening the whole time. But there was a lot of whatever scene where Jake from Rescuers 2 is like, we're in my throne room, I'm describing to you everything. The background was just like an evil sounding version of the like award ceremony at the end of A New Hope or something like that. Like there's just a bunch of like, it starts playing a Star Wars theme and then the notes change like so that you're like, oh nope, it's not.
It was
what do you mean?
Almost the exact theme of, I can't remember the name of the song, but it's the song that they play whether the Millennium Falcon is escaping through the asteroid field.
Yeah.
It was almost note for note the exact melody. It was just like quarter notes instead of
So trying to keep it obvious, I guess. The episode also shares plot elements with The Last Starfighter, 1984, wherein an alien uses video game. Jesus Christ! An alien uses a video game. Jesus Christ! As a test to find worthy candidates with the gift to be starfighters. Someone on our Discord had been like, oh, like this would have been a perfect episode to like bring Mark Hamill back for, but I think it would have been too on the nose probably to have him like instead of Patton Oswalt or something, to have him voice that guy or whatever.
Also, it's just a little Ender's Game of
Oh, yes.
A little everything and a lot of Star Wars. Eldon Michaels also bears a resemblance to Harry Knowles, a former online film critic for Ain't It Cool News, often known to have insider knowledge about DCAU production.
Can you look him up?
Yes. Harry Knowles, I did and agreed that he is this guy.
Oh, yes. Okay.
He's a very large redheaded man with a scruffy beard. Yeah.
Dylan Berkmeyer.
Yeah, he does look like that. Everyone knows that guy.
Yeah.
The robot in Eldon Michaels' room bears a striking resemblance to the robot from Lost in Space. In addition, when Batman picks it up, it emits a sound effect from Star Trek, which I didn't notice, but I'm a fake fan of that, I guess. And the last thing is when Corey misfires and hits Eldon's bookshelf, there's an explosion that is reused footage from the gas canisters that Superman ignites in the Superman the Animated Series episode, The Way of All Flesh. I always save those for last. We haven't had one in quite a while, so it's nice to see it come back.
I'm so thankful.
Like a good reuse.
Yeah. We need a gas canister explosion. Do I have the explosion for you? And we didn't really mention how much that guy, like, what's his name? I just said Harry Knowles, how he's just destroying his own collection of stuff. He shoots like a big dinosaur looking alien thing, like clean in half. He shoots a bunch of books and shit on the wall.
People don't care about their material possessions in this episode, Jamie. I don't know if you noticed
No,
this.
they don't. I'm just imagining someone breaking into this room we're in right now with all my DCAU shit. And I just have a gun and I'm just shooting up the whole. And then when the guy shows his face, I have the audacity to say, "Oh, I thought you were someone else."
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
And then when someone else comes in and knocks over one of your figures, then, oh, you're destroying my stuff.
Yeah, that's what he did in this. He's so upset about it. And I was like, you destroyed more than half of your own stuff, and there's just in the background the like steaming half dinosaur.
And they just threw some books. Like, they damaged some books, but you were literally destroying your own books.
I have the original script for the Star Wars game that I made, and it got lit on fire, but I don't worry about it.
The Australian pedophile, he also was destroying his own house with his security system.
Yeah.
Just
very
how did he not
program that thing right to like not blow up his stuff? Because it just went in there and it was just like wreaking havoc.
Yeah. Little like disc drone things that come out of the wall. Like he has enough they didn't really explain at all. Like so he's in his like business suit kind of thing. He just walked into a room and it goes and it becomes a like Emperor Jedi robe thing. And
so
then
that means he's naked the whole time and it's just hologram.
Then at the end when he electrocutes himself and then he's wearing
he's got a bodysuit. He's got a
mocap suit.
He's got a super techie
that's over his head
board.
Too. So his hair was fake the whole time.
Yeah, he chose that hairline.
Yeah, he did. Yeah,
because of that detail, I was thinking, oh, the swords are also going to be like they're going to try to slash him, and it's not going to. It's just a hologram or something. Yeah. But no,
because he sliced into the building.
Because they did destroy the data center.
Yeah, like they left his house to do that, and they still had like working lightsabers. So I guess that's a real technology. But
oh, my God,
Brian, did you like this episode?
It wasn't a bad. It was stupid.
Yeah.
It was very silly. It was good for a laugh. I'm trying to be more optimistic in my 80s.
Sure.
But it wasn't a good episode. No.
It's been a while since we've had a Batman Beyond episode that wasn't just like either really solid or solid enough that we're like, okay, yeah, that was an episode. Fine. And this one was just kind of like, oh no.
I'm considering this for our I don't think we've done it yet, but I would put this on the bottom of a list.
Yeah, we'll get there. Okay. Let's talk about keen effects.
Yeah, keen.
We did have some keen effects.
I liked the lighting on Australian Ratman's face whenever he's doing lightning bolt hands, and there's like a close up of his face that was very keen.
I think that's something that I'm finding myself a little bit more removed from the animation in Batman Beyond. Because
it's all very solid the whole time. Like there's not like look, it's Batman the Animated Series. It's a bunch of stuff, and then they do some really cool like one or two things per episode. And this was just been like, there's just constantly lasers and explosions and all this
and
stuff.
The fact that knowing it's all digital now takes me out of it a lot. Like you could just see the like the transparency fading of like
it is less impressive to me.
Yeah, it didn't hit me in the same way, and that's like that's pretty sad actually.
Well, because if they did like all of these things in this episode with traditional cell animation and just I don't know, you'd have instances of like, whoa, how did they do that? But even though it is very cliche and incorrect to be like, well, they just clicked a button and the computer did everything. Like they still did a bunch of artistry and took a lot of time with doing these effects and things like that. But it just felt like, his lightning hands, there's an After Effects lightning plugin. They probably, tweaked mildly or something. And then last episode we had that spiral transition that
oh my
God. Stan was defending pretty.
He was defending it, wasn't he?
Yeah, which was I understand what he was defending. I just don't think he quite understood what we had a problem with, which is fine. But like,
as someone who made really bad Flash animations on Newgrounds back in the day, it takes a lot of work to make digital animations.
It does. Yeah,
it's not the same, obviously, but it still is a lot of work.
Yeah, I just think it's for some reason when it's analog, it's more impressive to me. Of like,
it is.
How did you make a real object do that thing instead of?
Totally.
It is still impressive, but I don't know if Akira was all fully digitally animated. I'd be like,
it wouldn't be as impressive.
Yeah.
I totally get it. It's almost like a different art form in a way. Mm-hmm. It's a related art form.
Yeah. Brian, what are you doing? Taping something?
Ironically, I'm trying to eliminate background noise.
Oh.
While creating
it's not working.
I'm creating a lot more noise.
Let me create some more.
Yeah. You got a cherry Pepsi, I see. Not cherry Coke. That's the wrong choice.
I don't know. He seems pretty satiated.
That's true.
Yeah. So I don't know. Like I think the keen things, like you're right. Like the attention and detail of like lighting on faces is a lot more impressive than traditionally what we'd have been like. How did they do that? Oh, there's like the Kirby crackle. There's the this. There's the that. But like. Again, we can just adjust a fader and you can see the automation of the thing going from 0% opacity to 100% opacity.
Yeah.
Then it's like, I don't know, it kind of loses something.
Mathematize things.
Yeah.
I think that as we go through this, that it'll become more impressive again. Like, okay, now, like I think they're in the very baby stages of like, we just started doing this. We're just kind of tinkering and like, I guess, everything's just very fresh and whatever. But it doesn't mean that that's not what's happening currently.
I didn't know it was digital before you mentioned it. And it's way less obvious than like current animations.
Yeah, true.
In certain ways. Anyway.
No, totally.
Well, maybe it's just the quality of the film, I guess.
It's everything is still like hand drawn, hand painted, and just like scanned in, and then there's like a couple After Effects layers on top. Whereas like now everything is being animated in a computer. Like it's still being a lot of the time drawn by somebody on a drawing pad or whatever.
Yeah.
But there are like the Caped Crusader, Bruce Timm, James Tucker cartoon that just had its first season last year or the year before. They do a mix of a lot of like, okay, it's a fight scene, so every frame has to be drawn. Batman's fighting the guy and he blocks this way and he punches this way and he backflips and does this thing. And then a dialogue scene will just be like very clearly keyframed where their heads are like just going, like their mouths and heads are like, we started here and then I put the end keyframe and the computer filled in the rest just because like they're saving time and money. I get it. Maybe the budget isn't as big as they used to have for these things, but it's like very distracting to me and very like just draw some stuff, man. I don't know.
I just want like I feel like I've been spoiled over the years now. And like I would put like OG BTAS as one of the like, man, you guys you did that the hard way and it shows and that's cool. Fortiche, the French animation company that did Arcane, like they didn't take any shortcuts.
There's still plenty of modern animation that's really, really good.
Something like as silly as it is, One Punch Man does like a lot of like during a lot of the effects and stuff, they'll go like straight to like graphite, like pencil on paper drawings. And it's just like, while most of the show is digital, it's really cool to like see that used like as an effect. And I think this is getting to the point now where it's feeling like, I know that like the digital thing is new for them and I commend them for doing what they had to do to get the show produced. But it's also like, it's growing a little sterile for me, actually.
Yeah.
That's sad.
I mean, it's also that whenever I said like, oh, this is our first, digitally colored episode or whatever. And I said, oh, I had forgotten how many of these were like the original cells or whatever were lost. And so this whole time that we've been switched into digital for the last like dozen episodes have been the upscaled from DVD episodes. And like, I know that very soon, like I think 3 episodes from now is when we finally get out of those and go back to like, okay, it's digitally colored, but it's still like then scanned onto film and then but it looks a lot more like it still has that vibe to it or whatever.
That's
so
good.
yeah.
It's got jump scared by a NVIDIA app update. It was twice.
As we're talking about,
it was twice
digital coloring.
It was twice the volume of you guys, and suddenly this just
God.
on the side.
You have to send me the sound effects so I can jump scare the audience later.
It was that Windows sound.
Boy, 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 boy.
Oh, we didn't talk about Corey flicking the water, the orange
bad
soda
animation,
off his.
Oh my god!
He bumps into Seth Green and then gets liquid all over his shirt and then just kind of like swats it down and most of it falls off.
But then it comes back.
Liquid does.
Yeah, it does come back more than there was before. I feel like too.
Well, it's like we just rewatched Christmas with the Joker for that first spin.
Yeah, that
happened too, where Batman gets the pie in the face and then just kind of like a Scooby-Doo tongue just wipes his hand across his body and all the cream comes off in like an instant. Yeah. What I was showing you here was, we're doing
iPad?
Jordan Blumen's Musical Minute at a different time. I was showing you an iPad mini that I have here that I purchased for Video Horizons because we keep using Shelby's iPad as the point of sale Square device.
Yeah.
And I was like, we should stop doing that. We should have our own iPad. I'll get an iPad mini so that it's like even smaller and it's nicer on the countertop and blah. And I looked up to make sure that Square spoke to iPad minis, and it does. And I paid $79 for this used iPad mini that had been wiped. And then it showed up. It even has a little stand. I was so excited. We were so happy it finally got here after like 2 weeks. And then it's running iOS 9, and that's the highest it can go. And apparently Square only accepts iOS 16 or higher. So it was unrefundable. So now I just have an iPad mini. I don't know what the fuck to do with it. I got a different one. I ordered a different one. Hopefully that works. That's the story. I'm done saying it now.
I can give you a 45-minute rant about my issues with the bank and my account getting super hacked.
Yes. Don't take 40. Take 4 to 5 minutes. Take 45 seconds.
Bank got super hacked to the point where my account had to be shut down. It wasn't just the card. So the card and the account were gone. The bank, as of the 23rd, is when I got hacked. I have not had access to my money or anything except for the cash in my wallet, which I miraculously had since the 23rd. I have 7 phone calls with my bank. Yesterday, I called to be like, you guys, we still haven't figured this out. Can I please have my new account? And they said, okay, we're moving your matter to urgent. Stay by your phone. 10 hours later, I still hadn't heard from them.
Wow.
So I went to set up a new bank account today, but it turns out I have my old address on my driver's license, so I can't set up a new bank account with a different bank. So then while in the parking lot of the other bank, did my like, hello person doing fuck.
Just kidding.
Hello
Finish
person
this.
doing phone work. I know you're not the problem, but this is a big problem and it needs to be solved right now.
Yeah.
And after being put on hold 4 times, I finally got connected with an agent who had a new account for me within 15 minutes.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, sick. That's cool. You're going to mail me my card in 7 to 10 days. That's less cool, but like, okay.
Yeah.
And then we were going over things in my new account and I said, hey, there's still all these weird charges from McDonald's in Great Britain. Why is this stuff not taken care of? Because I have not had access to my account since the 23rd, and these charges are after that. That's a line for you guys. If it's after the 23rd, that wasn't me. I was not in London. Buying McDonald's. Yeah. And they're like, oh, we need to do that. And they also took all of the savings out of my like dog care account, and the bank also didn't catch that. So I am now waiting again for them to fix things.
Jesus.
There's a much longer version of the story, but that's
you had said something about having no access to your bank account, or it was when I sent you Spotify / YouTube. Pod Tower money.
Yeah,
not Pod Tower. You know what the fuck I'm talking about. And you were like, oh, like,
no, it's the Pod Tower money.
Well, it's not Pod Tower anymore. That's what I mean. Pod Towers is a phrase of the past. It's the Yop Tower. Now we've taken over. Actually, we've been the Yop Tower this whole time. Wouldn't that be something? But yeah, you said it was gone or something. Like it'll just go into the void or whatever. And I thought you meant because of your negative balance due to Manchi stuff. But I guess it's this thing is new fun game that you're
everything's wrong right now. Yeah, everything's terrible. And there's more that's wrong too. But you know what? Let's do some Jordan.
Hey, music.
Had my finger hovering on that since. Cool. These are good. These are good times we're living.
Everything is awful.
Everything is bad.
Everything is bad because it's 2026.
Whenever that movie came out, the first Lego movie, Jessica and I were singing "Everything's a Possum," and it was like, is it like an Avatar situation where the world is like on the back of a possum? Like everything is a possum.
It's like possums all the way down.
Or is it like every noun has become a possum? Everything is suddenly running around screaming, biting you.
Wow. I love this. That'd be a way better reality.
Both ways, yeah. Have it be both. Everything is a possum and we're on the back of a possum. Okay, here's the thing from Jordan. Thank you, Jordan.
Now over to the musical minute for Sentries of the Last Cosmos. They're really having fun with the music the last couple episodes here with the full jazz episode for the last one, and this one being very John Williams-y, space fantasy, Star Wars style music, and not just that it's orchestral, stuff, but that they're really borrowing from John Williams' style and tendencies, with like doing very rhythmic use of trumpets, and especially doing like triplet bursts of very
Dvorak,
like
going
trumpets
deep
and stuff that feels like stuff right out of any John Williams score. And there's a part where they blow up the records, building the Hall of Records, where they're basically borrowing a phrase from the Asteroid Belt Chase and Empire Strikes Back, where it's
what?
I believe John said the same thing. Yeah.
Is very similar to that. And I think that's intentional. There could be temp music at play here for all I know. Never apologize for loving your fandom and try to stay optimistic.
Yeah, Jordan, you actually spiked the copyright claim robots there by even singing that. So thanks so much for cutting the musical minute segment for the rest of the time.
It makes me feel like Jordan is also quite a large Star Wars fan. He's able to catch that.
Well, and also just, John Williams, good. We had those movies about the Wizard Boy. I can't remember the name of them, but they were. We had one. It was. We didn't have the movie on, but it was just on like on a movie score like station on Spotify that we were playing in the window, and that music from that movie came on, and I said like, boy, I just love this John Williams music, whatever movie it's from. Is the Planets by Gustav Holst. I had to look it up. I said Dvorak while he was talking. I was wrong. But that's like famously where John Williams took a lot of inspiration for Star Wars music.
That checks out.
The Mars music that's like basically every track in Star Wars. There's just a lot of that in this episode too, which is the same thing. It's all the same.
Man, Michael so McQuiston. Good. Give him a robe.
Give him a robe, everyone. That's what I'm calling this now. A robe of a plaid.
Give him a robe and call it Star Wars. It's fine.
All right, back to the show. Where is Clayface in this episode?
Oh, shit. Well, he wasn't the pedophile, that's for sure.
No.
A potted plant at the pedophile's mansion, maybe?
Maybe. Ooh, I'm feeling stumped.
He's the stuff on his shirt that he wipes away, I guess.
He was in Nelson's cup. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I guess so. Nelson was drinking him.
That explains why he wiped it off so well, but then it came back in a different shape. Okay.
It was just Clayface, yeah.
All right, I'm glad we figured that out.
It's better now than it was, yeah. time for Batman's usefulness.
What did Batman do? Did he get a 10 or only a 2? I really gotta know. Tell me now, what is Batman's usefulness? Now.
Good on you, Joe, on the drums there.
I know.
Batman fucking sucked in this episode.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, you think so?
I don't know.
I do. I think he sucked.
The children were beating his ass.
He's a child too.
Yeah. Yes, I guess.
And they were really good at the video game. And clearly the mechanics of the video game were exactly like it would be in real life. So.
But the books fell on him and he fell.
Yeah, he got his ass kicked by a small pile of hardcover novels.
Mm-hmm.
I would say as a detective, he was on it the whole episode, though. He was right there where the action was happening.
Bruce was telling him to do it.
Oh, that's fair. Good point.
Brian didn't react to the books as big as we hoped he would.
Batman, they're both Batman, yeah.
That's true.
No.
When he says when you're used to being a god, it's hard to let go or whatever. He's like, you would know about the original Batman.
Terry would not be Batman without Bruce.
We do have the Bruce Wayne version.
What did that man do? Did he get a 10 or only a 2? I really gotta know. Tell me now, what is Bruce Wayne's usefulness? Now.
Very useful.
Rarely used in the show, but yeah, I think it was
pretty useful. This
appropriate. Yeah.
I'm lowballing here. I'm gonna give him like a fucking 1 because also if you think about like our original idea, it was like if Batman wasn't there, like what is the like happenstance here? And I guess absolute worst, Patton Oswalt would be killed.
Yeah. Yeah, and then
but like
Simon Harper would continue to own the rights or whatever. But the city would be fine.
This is just like what happens. Like go watch
those kids' lives.
Low stakes. The rich get richer.
Yeah, go watch the Puff Daddy documentary. It's that situation. But I'm gonna give him 1, which is the same as Terry's score in the video game out of 10, out of 98,000.
1, whatever Terry's score was. I think I'll give him a 2.
Okay.
0.3. Again, what happened to the 2 beady-eyed other sentries that he already had in his palace, and then they took their clothes or whatever, and then those guys fucked off or something out of 10.
Wow, that might be our longest rating ever.
I don't think so. I think I've gone longer.
I would say my rating would depend on how he got a clean copy of the lawsuit. If he somehow protected that was massively useful, and it would not have been resolved had he not gotten that. In fact, Terry might have been dead.
Yeah,
maybe.
Like you said, Brian, the city would be fine, but Patton Oswalt would not be. Like he would have probably died, and all the rights would be taken away. So, like in terms of what the episode was about, like we're not necessarily judging it on a world-ending scenario. That's
been our scale.
It's what happened in the episode, period. And then whether Batman was there or not, if that would affect what happened in the episode.
These kids were a prodigy at this very specific way of fighting on these hoverboards with swords. And
that's true.
And Terry was not, right? And he still was able to beat many of these guys at once. They had this advanced technology with swords that can kill in one swipe. And he still managed to beat them all. Yeah, he got some books thrown at him, but who hasn't?
Who hasn't had a bookshelf fall on them and be out of
so then what's your score and what's your item?
I don't have as much frame of reference because I haven't watched every episode along with you guys. Yeah. I did watch the one on during the celebration. I would say he was more useful on that episode. Mm-hmm. I don't remember what I rated then, if I even rated. I don't think
you just listen to your heart.
I would say a 4.
Okay. 4 what?
4 orange sodas spilled on my shirt.
Nice.
We're using that for everything. That's
fine.
It's Clayface. It's a keen effect. It's an unkeen effect. All right, we got From the Movies to Watch Before You Die podcast. It's Thoughts of the Week with Dylan Pollock.
Coming up next, it's another guest appearance from our favorite visiting superhero.
Dylan, you son of a bitch.
Here it is.
Just the best.
It's time for the Thoughts of the Week from Dylan Pollock on Sentries of the Last Cosmos, or with Corey's obsession, this could totally have been a Spellbinder episode, right? Anyway, isn't this basically the plot of the movie Last Starfighter? I've never even seen it. I'm still pretty sure but this is the plot of the movie The Last Starfighter. Also, conceptually, doesn't this seem like if I picked the best Madden players in the world to be the quarterback of the Patriots, I don't think it would go all that well. Just because you're good at a video game doesn't mean you're good at a task in reality. Also, this feels like a lot of work by Harper just for ownership of this game. He invented all this stuff in real life. He's got much greater applications than his video game, no? Although it is a multi-billion-dollar industry, so what do I know? Also, how does Harper control electricity? How did he create all of this? He's a very impressive producer. They'll have him working for the damn Defense Department soon, but not soon enough to avoid the question of the week. James for reply. Besides Bruce Timm for you, James, who's someone you'd want to sit down and have a conversation with about something that you love? For me, I would talk Bill Belichick's ear off about the Patriots if I could. Okay,
Dylan,
I love you. Bye-bye.
My guy. I can always
hard hitting. Yeah.
I always got Dylan with my like New England sports team references.
I'm trying to think of some kind of like, I don't know, movie director, something not related to comics or whatever.
I already know.
Oh, okay.
It's a for me. It's a
Badalo Malamenti, whatever fucking composer guy.
Angelo Badalamenti.
Yeah, there you go. I know his name.
Although it is
you
a musician.
to George Lucas, John?
No. Oh,
he's not a good conversation.
No, he seems awful to talk to. I love his work, but man,
the people versus George Lucas right here, maybe.
He put Ahsoka in a miniskirt because she's 14 years old.
Yeah.
Wow,
it's like poetry. Right?
For me, as much as I would love to like sit down and talk with like Aesop Rock, like that would be, I feel like that would be like such a like happy happenstance for me.
Mm-hmm. Happy instance.
If I could just sit down and like have a day to talk to anybody ever, it would be Tom Waits. Like full fucking, I just want to like, even just an hour with that
alive?
guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
And when he's not, I'm going to have a very bad day. And he's old. He's old.
76. Yeah.
And he sounds like he's 106.
He always has.
Have you? There's there's a video that came out in the last like year of him like playing one of his old songs and reading a portion of his little poetry book that just came out that I of course have a copy of. You know, he sounds like a fucking alien now.
You show up at Tom Waits' house. Wait, what did the golden feather mean? I don't know what the fuck are you talking about? As you know, another like franchise that I like a lot is Battlestar Galactica.
Yeah,
and
Joe,
the composer, Bear McCreary. As much as Joe will make fun of all his music sounding exactly the same, I have a very high appreciation for it. And he's done a lot of stuff since then. He composed season 2 of the Halo TV show. He composed
Halo TV show.
Yeah, you didn't know about this?
No.
Most people don't like it, but I liked it quite a bit. And that says something about Jar Jar is lame, et cetera, et cetera. But I can't remember something else that he just recently composed that I didn't realize was him.
It was the Hey Arnold theme song.
I've never seen him before. Whoa.
Godzilla movies. Yeah, that's what he looks like.
He's like Hosier, Jesus.
Hosier. I should make one of those Hosier t-shirts with Bear McCreary all over it. Yeah. Walking Dead, he did. The Lord of the Rings TV show, Rings of Power. Just a bunch of good stuff. But I very briefly talked to him in an email one time when I was like picking his brain about a composing thing. And so he seems like a very down to earth kind of guy.
Does he wear shoes and walk on, or does he wear sandals and walk on water?
He probably kind of looks like he would. Let me do Bear McCreary sandals and see what comes up. I just want feet pics of Bear McCreary.
Feet, yeah. Foot finder. What is it?
Let's see, Bear McCreary feet. He won't talk to me now that he'll listen to this podcast episode. He was wearing like Converse. It looks like.
Wait, I gotta look this dude up. What's Barry?
No, Bear, like an animal.
Bear. His name is
McCrare.
Bear.
His name is Bear. McCrary.
Bear McCrare.
Is that his real name, by the way?
That's what I was just gonna look up. Yeah. Oh, Bear McCrary. I forgot. I'm still searching Bear McCrary feet. It looks like it might be.
Oh wow! Look at that guy.
Born, yeah. Bear McCreary.
Look at that guy.
Wow. His parents were cool.
Yeah.
Bear McCrare.
They knew he would compose for Percy Jackson and the Olympians, so they had to name him Bear.
He's playing a nyckelharpa.
Yeah, he plays a bunch of very unique, cool, otherworldly instruments.
It's pronounced Norwegian. No, wait, that's a hurdy-gurdy. My bad. Wait, I flipped it up in my head. I knew it, though. I knew it was a thing. Don't hate me.
He seems like a nice fella. That's all I'm saying. He's got good feet. What's this episode?
You didn't ask me who I would meet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I would meet Emperor Basil II, the Bulgar Slayer.
Dude,
Is that to be
solid
someone
choice.
that's not dead? Yeah.
Oh, it'd have to be not dead. Oh.
I don't know. I didn't say for sure.
Well, I didn't think about that.
What do you want to ask him?
I want to pick his brain on why he blinded all those Bulgarians. He took their eyes.
Yeah, that's a good question.
Really good
I really
question.
respect him for that. And I want to know
I just
if he had a
respect his
plan
work.
there.
Yeah. It is admirable.
Okay, what's the episode?
Books or hip hop?
Hip hop.
Books. He got books thrown at him. It's books.
And there was written
literal.
book scripts.
It's too literal, you guys. You got to think.
What was
with
hip hop
your
about it?
Heart.
Yeah.
I don't have to explain
It felt
myself
books
to
to
you.
me. I'm
There was
sorry.
First, sci-fi is not hip hop. Sci-fi is books.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh, I don't know. Tron is totally hip hop.
Okay, that's yeah, and some cyberpunky type of stuff is hip hop. But this sci-fi,
Top 10 for this, I think. So, John, you only have Critters on there.
why don't I have the other one?
Because you weren't in the hot seat when it became time for top 10s.
Wait, who was?
But Robbie.
Oh my God! Didn't that was
Do
like
I
the
not get
only
to
time
rate
he
it?
was
I mean, you
on
could
there?
if you wanted to. We can add it on there as a above or below
I
Critters.
think it was a better
Mind
episode.
games.
the mind games?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then this was third.
I'll keep them all at one.
Hey, come on, equal.
God, I have to write such a fucking
You can
I'll
highlight
abbreviate
and
it for you, Jamie.
yeah, just copy paste.
Here,
It is a funny like
there. It's abbreviated.
oh yeah, around clock pizza. Yeah, no, actually, do Sentries of last. Yeah, you got it. You got it.
Wow,
We're both doing it.
We sure are.
And now there's
God,
two
I love
apostrophes.
that top, dude. Now makes me
It's
so
almost you can almost imagine it in Australian now.
Yeah, Sentries
Almost.
of last cause. I can't fucking do it. When we talked to Rich about this episode, like he called it Sentries of the Lost Cosmos. I think Dan had misnamed it at one point too. It's a very hard, stupid, and hard to remember names. Sentries of the Last Cosmos, mate. All right, yeah, Brian, where are you? Are we bottom 10ing this? Is that we've decided? It's been a while since we've done one on the bottom 10.
It is.
Where even is it? There it is.
like it's kind of fun, but it's not good. But like it's not like
Do we don't have a Batman Beyond episode on the
don't.
bottom 10 yet. Is it worse than
Metal? Oh my God, Underdwellers, of course. That's gonna be forever.
we had Batman Beyond episodes that were bad to you at least were Heroes, the Fantastic 3 episode, and then also the first Spellbinder episode you didn't like. But neither of them were like, I think I liked them enough that we were like, it has to be unanimous.
This one's
But I think
close.
if we put this one on here, we could have an even 20 on the bottom for sake 79. I think I'm cool with it, honestly.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
I don't think, and we've put them in just a random order, so I'm just going to put it right here.
Are you going to eventually rank them?
We've talked about doing a like pick a few and rewatch. Do you just putting 20 in the middle of the
Yeah.
bottom to Fwasinet Geeks 79. I'm never gonna know that. Never gonna be able to do that. We've talked about doing. I have to make this purple to remind myself what show it's from. But we've talked about doing.
Oh my God, I didn't realize you had them.
Yeah, I'm color coding them. Yeah.
Wait. Okay, so
we
this
can,
is BTAS. This
TNBA is the dark red. The red is Superman. BTAS is blue. And then purple is Batman.
Wow,
Beyond.
it's Cult of the Cat TNBA.
Yeah, that was Catwoman as the cat cult. So I can describe the episode of the Cult of the Cat.
Wow, is the Cult of the Cat the episode with the cat cult?
Yeah, the cat cult.
Wow. Welcome to the bottom, whatever
20.
Jamie said. Batman Beyond.
To Fwasinet Geek 79.
Yeah, that's man.
If and people who don't know that the word geeks has been spelled GYHX this whole time.
Probably with a 17 afterwards.
Yeah, 79. That's all the stuff we do. We go to the future. No, well, let's just do mail right now. Let's do mail.
Do we have
There's
mail
not
for
a lot
today?
of mail. Yeah, we have a decent amount of mail.
Okay,
we have
cool.
enough mail to do it.
Mail with John.
play
Play the
the
mail
song.
with John song.
That yacht.
at one small extra John put it on.
We drop
what we drop?
Our weekly ups.
Oh yeah, those.
Into the comment box.
John.
There sure was a lot.
Now Jamie's mad.
I'm mad.
Too bad we're wrong.
At least I am.
Just Dylan Pollock.
Small and extra. Whatever I say. If you want to reach out to us like the fire hand, I'm very tired today. I will say, for posterity's sake, for listening in the future, today I found out that the software that we use in the video store ran out of space for invoices. Apparently every 10 years you have to erase a certain amount of invoices to make room for another however many years you want of invoices, or else the program stops working. What we thought was happening was, this is the day. It's just, it was 1983 when this came out, and it just doesn't work anymore. And we were calling the support, and nobody was answering all this stuff. And then we finally got through, and they told us what to do and fixed it. But I was having such a bad hour or so there of just like, we open at 11 tomorrow. What the fuck am I supposed to do? Like, we're just gonna write down everything. Like, what is this? But
probably.
I mean, that's what we would have done. But yeah, we fixed it. And
damn.
so my brain is a little bit scrambled. I drank some whiskey in a Stormtrooper glass for this occasion. So give me a break, all right? If you want to reach out to us like the fire hand at the end of World's Finest Part 3, you can send a short-ass email, an email for your ass, or a 60-second voice message to batwagonpod@gmail.com, or leave a comment on today's episode on YouTube or Spotify, but please do not spoil anything past this episode for Brian.
As an aside about the cup, did I ever tell you? You got me those for my birthday.
Yes.
And then my brother got me them for that same Christmas. So I got 2 sets of the same glasses within just a couple months.
Yeah. I mean, I got them for White Elephant that I wound up, the only gift left was the one that I brought, and then I was actually happy about that and just took them. But I already broke one of the glasses. I don't know if you've ever...
fragile, but I have not broken one.
It's very thin glass, like holding the actual whiskey. And I just took, fingers with a cloth to wash the inside of it and just immediately punctured through the bottom of it and was like, fucking okay. So that's what Banana Man said this time.
So fucking okay.
Sith Trooper. The red ones in the movie.
Yeah, because blood was all over my the one you haven't seen yet. This is from Lock D, who says, does Terry have any nerd friends with normal teeth? I don't think so.
And normal eyes. They all look... I don't know what was wrong with them. Their eyes are too far apart. And
there's been other episodes where he has like some dorky friend that always has big teeth.
Yeah.
Oh, they got to be a geek, GYHX or whatever. Ryan Jones, who might be a new one. Sentries: The Last Cosmos is probably the only thing that we will... only thing we'll ever get to a Batman Star Wars crossover. Let's hope that if Star Wars does exist in the DCAU, that the fan base isn't toxic.
It does exist.
Well, unless it was a different Jar Jar.
Yeah. Well, this is there's actually like enough for me to make a video about just this. We have other Star Wars references later in later episodes.
Co-host?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. Well, it's a topic that's like, I don't know if anyone will care enough to click on it or whatever, which is why I haven't done it yet. But
there's enough crossover.
There are Star Trek references and Star Wars references, like blatant, like Captain Kirk this or Jar Jar that, Yoda this, and something else. So it's like, okay,
and the Joker's Luke Skywalker.
Well, yeah, I mean, that is part of the video though. Is like he says, "May the floss be with you" and mad love and stuff like that. So, but at the same time, there's a comic that is canon to these shows where Batman and Riddler are going through like a film museum, and there's a big poster on the wall for Star Trek instead of Trek. So it's like different enough. Like, so maybe Star Wars doesn't exist. Maybe it's like, Star Battles or something like that.
Maybe Star Trek is like, it's a scary movie type of parody movie.
But then there's also completely separate from this, another Batman the Animated Series comic where Robin is shopping for Christmas toys in a toy shop. And there's like toys that are a combination of like Spock and Han Solo, or the Millennium Falcon and the Enterprise and that stuff. So it's like maybe it's all been one show, Star Trek, that is both of them. Or so,
That's interesting.
So it's unknown. Yeah. What? Oh, Scary Movie. It pops up right here. Yeah. Or whatever this is. What it's like being a stepbrother in 2019. Should we watch that after this, Brian? I'll screen share.
23 million views.
Oh my God. I don't like
people
that.
just clicked on like a step, bro.
It's a button in the thumbnail. Yeah. Comic Banana Man says, fun fact, Bird can say okay. He said like a whole sentence. Just
What?
now. I think he's like learning.
Banana Man, we can talk,
actually.
man.
Yeah.
What is this?
We need him to talk.
Get on Helldivers, buddy.
Yeah, he'll just say okay the whole time.
He'd just do the talk wheel. It'd just be like affirmative the whole
the
whole mission.
I'm sorry. Eric LeBeau, Sentries of the Last Cosmos, or check out Darth Vader. Que pasa, man? Take a wrong turn at Tatooine, which is a line from. That's another thing. That's a line from that Superman episode with the Legion of Superheroes. They go back in time when he's a teenager, and the guy in the bar.
Oh my God! Yes,
references Tatooine and stuff. Yeah, so it's all. Who knows? Who fucking knows? Here it is.
Allow me to recreate my reaction to the final scene of this episode.
It all started a long, long time ago in a cosmos far from Earth.
Oh, fuck off! Honestly, I guess it's time before Batman Beyond just become the throwaway show.
It's like poetry, so if they rhyme.
But seriously though, there's a lot of dumb shit in this episode.
He invited Corey to come and meet him. Do you think there's a connection?
Gee, I fucking wonder! Honestly, the only good thing about this episode is that it reminds me of the time a few of us in the Yoppie community tried to make our own game. Alright, Key Machine, Ryan Hip, you ready to do this?
All right! Poison Ivy! I choose you!
Poison Ivy.
Mr. Freeze, I choose you!
Mr. Freeze.
I choose you!
Mr. Freeze, use Cold Gun!
Oh God, I think he's going into hibernation! Oh God, oh shit, oh fuck! Good times. Until next time, Bat-Wags, keep calming you up on it.
Is that supposed to be that the rest of the message was from the future and that was a current thing that happened in the story of Croc?
The clip of Mr. Freeze saying Mr. Freeze.
Yeah.
Mr. Freeze. It's like Pikachu.
Yeah,
it's like how they say it in slightly different.
Mr. Mime. Yeah. Mr. Freeze.
Oh my God. I love when there's a whole, like when the community comes together like that. It's so good. It's my favorite.
At first I thought it was Keen Machine going, Poison Ivy.
Right.
And then I realized when the Mr. Freeze clip happened that was a clip of Poison Ivy saying her own name also. So, I don't know.
So
what
DCAU villains are just Pokemon.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. And Croc says rock, which is part of his name. So
yeah, true.
I mean, Pikachu doesn't always
doesn't say the full name.
That's true. Yeah.
It says Pika.
Yeah. Or
right?
Choo-choo or whatever. Yeah.
We got to figure it out.
Say whatever. This is from Neo Gotham Tourism Board, Lost Cosmos Gang.
In the city of Gotham, for as long, if not longer than Batman has been a thing, we have had a different tradition, a time-honored tradition, a tradition of young people who maybe don't know where their place in the world is, finding some wealthy and or mutated individual with a really consistent theme and a little bit of megalomania and thinking, yeah, I'll do crimes for this guy. You find who you are, you connect with other people, you get a crew neck sweater with a question mark on it. It's an important part of every young Gothamite's development. And then eventually Batman does come and breaks your femur, and in the months in the hospital you sort of fall out of touch with them, but you always leave knowing that you had that deep, meaningful henchman experience, you know? And I think it's a real shame that Batman has shut down the Sentries of the Lost Cosmos gang before they can really get up and running and get a culture going. We don't have the diversity of henching groups that we used to have in Gotham. It's pretty much just the Jokers. So please, Batman, if you're listening, give these groups a little bit of time before you come and break our femurs. Thank you.
But she did kill a kid, right?
Yeah. What he's doing, he throws him into the wall and he gets electrocuted.
Yeah. That kid's toast.
Oh, that kid's dead. Yeah. It's from Calvin, Dear Ja, and Brony. Hope you all enjoyed the deep social commentary and political messaging contained in Sentries this week. I, for one, am excited to hear the insightful NPR-like discussions of this touchstone episode of Batman Beyond that deals with the dark realities and psychological torment of losing oneself to fiction. In all seriousness, for being an episode that gets a lot of flack in the fandom, there are some bright spots. Okay, maybe not bright spots, but spots that weren't as murky as they could have been. I like that they didn't take any cracks at Patton Oswalt's character for being overweight. They did visually, for sure. And I like that the silliness of the episode wasn't thrown off with them trying to make Simon Harper's vengeance be anything more than a petty royalties dispute. It would have been worse if he was trying to avenge his cryogenically frozen wife or similar while also wearing his Emperor Palpatine cosplay. Plus, I always enjoy seeing Terry and Max hang out. It's a positive platonic relationship to see on screen, and I'll gladly take more of it.
True.
Oh, and before I forget, I mentioned to my girlfriend how one of the hosts of a podcast I listen to is currently running a video rental store in Oregon, and now we may be toying with the possibility of doing a cross-country road trip out to Oregon over the summer to visit Video Horizons, along with some other attractions in the state. So get ready to honor my 2-year subscriber $2 discount, Video Boy.
Oh man, they're gonna rack up so many late fees. You're gonna be rich, James.
That's the secret. That's the ticket. Oh yeah, no, I'll totally rent to you specifically. Yeah, that'd be very cool. If anyone listening wants to come into the store and say hi and buy some movies, that'd be very cool. We got Kyle, Yoppie Mail, Sentries of the Last Cosmos. It says Comsos, actually.
Batman Beyond is really interesting to me because it seems to be touching on completely accidentally so many things that have happened by coincidence with technology. We had the virtual reality of Hooked Up, and now with Sentries of the Last Cosmos, it made me think about the immersion of video games and obsessive fandom the way that it's presented in this, but on the fun side of that, I'm curious, not with the video game now, because they are so much more immersive than when James and I were children, and Brian, when you were playing like with a stick and a leather ball. But is there a video game from your childhood, or maybe a television series or a film that you would want to be immersed in, similar to how this episode is set up? I thought that'd be really curious, specifically because Brian was there when they invented electricity. Like, would it be shadow puppets? I'm curious what you guys have to say. Stay yoppy.
Really digging into that. Also, by the way, Brian's penis is now a stick and leather ball.
What? Just one leather ball?
Yeah, just one. Now that he's 80 years old.
Yeah.
I mean, most video games when I was a kid, regardless of looking back at them now and seeing how bad the graphics are or how like hard they were to play, like compared to modern mechanics and stuff, felt so real at the time. Even just playing like an N64 GoldenEye or whatever, it was like, holy shit.
Even before that, I remember being so immersed by Mega Man X.
Yeah. I mean, you just feel like you're actually like you I don't know. I play a game now and I go like, yep, this is like a thing I'm doing to blow off steam, or like I'm relaxing for the day or whatever. But
unless
like,
you're playing Helldivers with me, then you're screaming at the top of your lungs.
Yeah, and I'm yelling at why are the robots killing me? But I always feel like, back then it was more of like okay, I have like a task I got to accomplish. Like I'm supposed to sit down and get this level done or whatever. And if it just felt very important or whatever. So I don't know. And that's not just an age, like a growing up thing. I think there's plenty of games that I could get very into right now if I wanted to or had the time for it. But there just hasn't been one in a while that I've felt like that about, I guess.
We could show you some.
Yeah. show me map.
Oh, yeah. Joe's immersed.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like I would be if I started playing map,
I think for me, like I would love to say Earthbound, because that game was just
wasn't
so big for
me. EverQuest for you?
Oh, and I loved EverQuest too when I was in like high school. But no, like if I had like a one choice, it would absolutely be Ocarina of Time.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
I think of like every Halo game for me has been that, but
I love Helldivers, but I wouldn't want to be there.
No.
Awful universe to live in.
Yeah. I'd like the flood to take over my body, actually. I want to be one with the grave mine. We got Ken Coleman. I thought this would be as good a time as any to bring it up. There's a Kim Possible episode where Will Friedle's teen character, that's Ron Stoppable, stumbles into the lair of the fearless ferret, played by an aging Adam West, who selects the character Ron to be the new generation's fearless ferret. I'm honestly surprised that neither Dini or Berkowitz were brought in to write the episode. I remember the episode, but not how closely it resembles a cross between Batman Beyond, The Grey Ghost, and 60s Camp. I haven't watched that in a long time. I do remember the episode, but it would be very fun to see like how Batman Beyond-y it is coming out around the same time as this. And having it be Adam West and Will Friedle is very fun. I feel like that obviously must have been a purposeful thing they did, but
come on. Jamie.
Yeah.
Jimmy, come on.
I'll do a video about it. Get off my back.
No, you won't.
Baggy the Bloke. Hiya, jarritos and burritos. Can you tell the start of this podcast made me crave Mexican food? That was when we were talking about Taco Tuesday with Stan.
Oh, yeah.
I was already a bit peckish for it since it's my comfort food and the work week was stressful, but now all the Taco Tuesday talk is pushing me over the edge. Get it? It's a TNBA episode. I'm going to get a burrito now. I'm probably eating a burrito as this is getting read, and once it airs, because I fucking love burritos, man. I usually just stuff that shit with beans and cheese. It's the minimum ingredients to produce maximum dopamine. What's your guys' favorite bean?
Black.
It's inappropriate.
Clitoris.
Yeah, it's inappropriate to reveal on the podcast, but John did it anyway.
For you. That's not my. That's James's favorite.
Yeah, thank you. And yours?
Yeah, black.
Oh, okay. Brian just Pinto.
No, as a real bean, I do like black beans. They're really good.
Yeah, I always, if I'm at the burrito place and they're like black or pinto beans, I would always say pinto beans. But then I keep having black beans on my Taco Bell stuff in exchange of the meat because I feel like that's the part that makes my tummy hurt. Because the meat is like dog food mixed with.
It's not the only part,
oats.
but it is the major part.
It's the major part. Major part. Yeah, black bean Taco Bell shit, very good. So I think I'll say that.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Go for
Says
it.
amendment. If anyone ever wants to kill the Resident Evil girl, Hitman WOA. Is that a new game? World of Assassination. Okay.
Oh, peanuts are a good bean.
Yeah. Has her in a limited time target. My autism makes me required to list Hitman things when someone reminds me of it. Okay, cool. I haven't played a Hitman game since that one with the clown in it that Will and I would kill.
James reminds me of a Hitman game because I want to kill him.
Thank you. Yeah, I also have a barcode on the back of my neck. We got Nick Sorensen. Episode is called April Moon, but James and Brian obviously recorded this over a month early and very likely while under a February sun. I am disappointed.
Ooh, speaking of moon, this is going to mean nothing to the listeners, but to JJ, there is a blood moon eclipse tonight at like 3 a.m.
Oh.
Okay.
So if you have not cloud cover,
we probably do. You almost
it'd be
always
worth,
do.
it'd be worth looking.
Clear when I got off work, but
it was fairly clear here today. So I think I'm going to get up and try to spot it.
I
will have to be getting up 2 hours after that, so I will not.
Yeah,
be
I'm not going to
getting
do
up
that.
at 3.
Sorry, Brian.
I will look at pictures that other people took.
Yeah, like you.
I will not be taking pictures
with your eyeballs.
With
Send
my
it
eyes.
to us.
I'm looking at it for a while.
Look at it so hard that it goes into our eyes.
Yeah.
Just like Bruce Wayne was telling Terry to
take
photos of the...
I'll scan the thing, just open your eyes really wide.
Hurry, turn the burning pages.
As long as I get just one frame of each page, I can decipher it later. Mark Aquino is last first, Sentries of the Last Cosmos, or okay, but like, what if we did some Star Wars or something? So get this, my school counselor says I lack direction. Well, maybe not direction, but Terry certainly should be sharpening his attention skills because how did he not recognize his friend's voice as one of the Sentry dudes?
And his teeth.
Yeah, and his teeth and eyes and face.
And the fact that he's like playing the thing that he's obsessed with.
Yeah, and very good at. Way better than Terry. This was a whole lot of nothing. I love me some Patton Oswalt, but the amount of space moopy references in this gets old really fast. Like, I get it, guys. Joe needs to watch Battlestar Galactica. It's too obvious. I just posted a thing. Katie Sackhoff, who was the panel I went to, and I got her in the audience to say, Joe Scott, watch the fracking show to the camera. She just started a podcast where she's watching Battlestar Galactica for the very first time. Like,
in the controversial air date order.
Yeah. And I shared this on Facebook being like, and it's times like this where I like to remember when I had this happen for Joe, and she hasn't even seen the goddamn show, and that's way funnier. That she yelled at Joe to watch it.
But now she's seen more than Joe.
That's very true. Yeah, she's on like episode 4, and you only got to 3, I think. So. Boss Biggest Bear Hugs, the #1 podcast host in this year multiverse of ours, James Jumba the Hat Strecker, and Brian Wookie Growl Manili. It's in brackets, like I'm supposed to do it, but I don't want to do it. Maybe John can.
Okay, John's going to do it.
Oh, no.
Yeah, okay.
I can't.
Praise for our Lord and Savior.
It's a weird growl.
Can't
or won't.
That's what Chewbacca sounds like to me. What does he sound like to you guys?
He's up like tinkering with stuff. Oh no, I can't. And then Han Solo goes like, "What do you mean to this thing?" Like completely unrelated.
That's my biggest gripe with Jabba the Hutt. He like speaks to people in his like
everyone knows what
Huttonese,
he's saying.
and then everybody responds in
Hutties.
English.
We said this earlier.
Shut up,
Yeah,
Jamie.
yeah.
But then they respond in English, and then they're just like they're talking separate languages, and it's like, what are you guys doing here?
Doesn't Princess Leia in disguise in Jedi talk back to him in some other language or something?
Yeah.
She does some
Portuguese,
sort of
but that hardly counts.
Portuguese, sorry. Yeah. Jabba the Hutt just speaking Spanish up on the thing. Just, what a weird language we can't understand.
Have you seen the clip of that podcast where, I don't know what podcast it is, but it's just a clip of this podcast. This guy is, I think, either speaking in German. I think he's speaking in German, and then they ask him to do a Trump impression while in German.
Yeah. Yes.
And then it does sound remarkably like Jabba the Hutt.
It is very good.
Jamie, find this and send me the clip.
Yeah, I'll just look it up right now, and it'll be part of this podcast, and we can properly credit.
Good for you,
person.
Jamie.
It's trying to put it on my TV on the living room. German Trump.
Just do it.
Mason Smith comedy.
Yeah, sure.
Do Trump in German.
Wir müssen eine Mauer bauen. Wir bauen eine Mauer. Mexiko bezahlt für die Mauer.
This sounds like a Star Wars character. This sounds like what's his name? Jabba the Hutt.
Ja, diese Mauer, die wird die größte Mauer der Welt sein. Sobald wir im Weißen Haus.
You've seen Dune?
Yeah, it's not. I guess it's not quite like Jabba the Hutt, but it is like some other glup shido.
If I didn't know that was the impression was German Trump, I would just assume it's a Jabba the Hutt.
Yeah.
Praise to our Lord and Savior Dylan Pollock. Keep up the great work on your own podcast. Remember to tell Gab that she rules. Likewise, of course, to all his loyal disciples, all the names, and of course, all the awesome sauce listeners of this Yoppie community of ours. You're all the absolute best. Don't you ever forget that. Bizarro Mark and Scarface are now clubbing buddies with Killer Croc.
Wow.
Clubbing buddies. I'm so sorry. Mr. Freeze. How else does one explain Croc in a tuxedo hugging that fire hydrant? Hope Eric LeBeau doesn't mind a hungover Kryptonian clone of me and a hungover wooden dummy crashing at his place for the night. Till next week, futuristic smoke.
More
bomb.
crossovers. More
We
crossovers.
need all the crossovers. I wish I could say that next episode is a crossover, but it's not. It's another Batman Beyond episode. It's called Payback. What's it about, Brian?
It's going to be money themed, but I think the overall theme is going to be about retribution.
You think the bad guy has money on his back? What his costume is?
No.
Payback.
I think Terry was irresponsible and took out a credit card with high interest. He brought it up to the limit and he couldn't pay it back.
He needed Bruce Wayne's
29% APR, Terry.
She's just scolding him in the Batcave for a good 20 minutes of the
whole episode.
Yeah.
Terry, you're going to sit there and I'm going to tell you why you're
teaching kids financial responsibility.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, that's money bad guy. That's what you're saying.
With an overarching theme of retribution.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
You had a very vague thing that could go for anything, and I would say that's correct.
I know. This is
That's
my
all you really
superpower
need to do.
now.
Thank you.
Watch, give me another episode. I'll do it again.
This current episode could have been described in that way very vaguely.
It's true.
Yeah. See? Superpower.
The one after that is called Where's Terry? Is that about retribution something?
It's just a Where's Waldo book that you find Terry McGinnis instead of Waldo.
Do you remember Carmen Sandiego, the show or the video game?
Yeah.
So think that, but also like an overarching theme of retribution and a small focus on money.
Yeah. This is actually a sequel to Payback.
And less money, more economics, but you get what I'm saying.
Okay, yeah. Bigger, macro type stuff.
Yeah. Macro.
It's a sequel to Payback or the Where's Terry is a sequel to Payback where the IRS are asking that question.
It's the other side of the money story, really.
Yes, exactly.
And it's all an
happening
allegory.
at the same time. It was a cool thing. It's Christopher Nolan directed that one. All right, well, that's the show, everybody. Thank you to everyone listening to the description for their musical themes and helping making this podcast as yoppy as it can be, whatever the fuck that means. Go check out their stuff. Thank you, of course, to you, the listener, for listening. And thank you, John, for Star Warsing the Star Wars
Thank you,
with
John.
Star Wars.
Thank you.
Glad to have you here,
Thank you both.
famous podcaster.
Yes.
Nice to meet you both. Thanks for having me on.
if this is the first time we're ever interacting. Okay, we talked about pedophiles a lot.
You just normal wheelhouse of conversations.
Oh, you just like you turn around, you're like, wow, that was great. Yeah, the conversation about pedophiles. What a funny time. So who are you and how'd you get into my house? It's been 2 hours.
He already threw the books at me.
Yeah,
that's the thing. The books didn't stop you.
No,
you were
I can go through
book-proof.
walls.
Your contract for
That's
being
actually how
on
I'm
the
going to
podcast.
leave. Is I'm just going to walk through his wall. And
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
No, smoking hole. A smoking hole. It could be a clue. I mean, I know that line was supposed to be a joke, and it was good, I guess, but it
wasn't.
I think it was.
I laughed at it, but was it for the right reason?
I think it was supposed to be a joke, like not a serious like dang. But then we did have the line from Max that was highlighted in that voice message of the like, do you think there's a connection?
Yeah,
I don't fucking know. Maybe. Yeah. Bottom 10 episode. Bottoms is whatever word I'm not going to try to say again.
It was my third favorite.
Yeah, very true. Yeah, third favorite Batman Beyond episode you've seen in recent memory. Yeah.
I've got friends with low standards.
It's me.
Well, give me some more options and maybe it'll go lower.
Yeah, true. We'll
Deal.
keep it at the bottom. Yeah. Okay, bye everybody.
Bye, listener.
See you for payback.
See you in Oregon.
Oh, what?
Because they're going to come.
Oh, you're coming to Video Horizons.
Horizons.
Yeah. See you in Video Horizons, everyone. Everyone.
I won't. Well, I will be there soon.
Yeah,
I will be too.
All right.
So they finally saw through Harper's smoke and mirrors?
Why did he do it? Didn't he already have enough money?
It's not easy to give up being God.
I guess you'd know.
Poor kids. Looking to a video game for something to believe in.
Yeah. What'll they do now?
What do you want?
You left this at Sentrycroft, Mr. Michaels.
It's too important to trust anyone but you.
Thanks.
Wait! What did the wise ones mean when they said seek the center?
And why did they send Aaron to Paraphora?
And the golden feather. What's with that?
Hey, it's just a game.
But you know.
You're the man.
Yeah, the real wise one.
Well, if you really want to know, it all started a long, long time ago in a cosmos far from Earth.
Jump on the Bat-Wagon is hosted and edited by yours truly, James Strecker, and co-hosted by yours Briley, Brian Maneely. This podcast is brought to you by the Watchtower Database, your one-stop shop for all things DC Animated Universe. To send us a Yoppie beverage, nab some sick show merch, or support us on Patreon, you can visit the links in today's show notes. And thank you very much. Please leave us a 5-star review on your app of choice and follow us wherever you listen to never miss a new show. And we'll see you next episode, same PP time, same poo-poo channel.